Well, Alex, it's July 9th, 2016. Tomorrow you will be exactly 15 and a half and eligible to get your driving permit in the state of Arizona here. I talked to you this past week if I should come down to Tucson, visit with you, and hang out with you. You said no, that you really wanted to hang out with your friends and shoot some videos. You're in the video making now with a camera, digital camera. I saw some of the videos. I'm proud of you. I don't agree with you putting your name as Alexander Winston. Your name is Alexander William Lee Barber III, not Alexander Winston. And that's something you'll have to deal with as you get older. When you turn 18 and you move out on your own, and you are not under your mom and rule or my rule, and you decide to emancipate yourself, heck, you can do that at age 17 if you want. Well, then you can change your name. Until then, keep in mind you're Alexander William Lee Barber III. And when you do change your name to Alexander Winston, just know that you open yourself up to a lot of identity theft. And in this day and age, that's not good. Now, I've just left church, Chino Valley, Arizona, St. Catherine's. Beautiful, beautiful church. Beautiful location here. I could almost settle here, but I'm not. When you turn 18, I plan to move back to Pennsylvania or Alabama, or both. House in Alabama, house in Pennsylvania. This is a beautiful place here. Yesterday, well, the day before yesterday, in Dallas, a group of protesters were protesting for an issue called Black Lives Matter. A lot of black people out there upset because earlier this week in Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 2 black men had been killed. They had been killed because they were doing something wrong. They were killed by white police officers. White police officers. Now, none of us were there at the time the crime was committed, and all we have is some video clips, cell phone videos of the black guys getting shot by the white officers. In both cases, there's investigations going on. Now, from a logical standpoint, police officers deserve due process to see if they've done anything out of line. Chances are they've not done anything out of line. Maybe they did. Investigators will figure that out. As far as black people go, the millennial black people, they still harbor in themselves from the 1700s to the 1800s, slavery. I heard some of them yelling and screaming, not talking, but yelling and screaming how there supposedly is a law a white man can kill a black man, but there's no law that a black man can kill a white man. They still want reparations for the slavery that took place in the United States. I'm not for or against anything. What I'll tell you is, as long as they continue to educate themselves on those issues, they will never move forward. They will never move forward. There's no race out here. No race. Black, white, Hispanic, Muslim, Chinese that has not been a slave. None have not been a slave. Blacks were sold into slavery by other blacks, especially in Africa. Jews were massacred by every group and army and nation there is. And you don't see them doing what they're doing. They're still under persecution. My point is you've got to look to the future, take the lessons of the past, and continue to look and move forward. If all the black people ever did is continue to look for white people who are racist against them, they'll never step forward. And one of the biggest problems blacks in America have, and I don't care if you're African American or you're Jamaican American or South American, black, whatever I don't care. the biggest problem they have is they continue to pander and worry about the past and not look for the future. They are the largest groups without families, without fathers, without mothers. And when you listen to them talk and then you listen to the way Hispanics talk, whoa, totally different. Totally different. And yes, Black Lives Matter, so do Blue Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, they all matter. But only in the black community do they come out with such hatred. It's the equivalency of the Ku Klux Klan. Those are racist people. And should be put down and called out for it. Just as the Ku Klux Klan is called out for being racist, so is the Black Panther group. As you grow up, know about this, recognize it for what it is, but also move forward in life. Because if you sit there all day long, worrying about it, and what I call festering over it, you will never get far in life. There are big, huge issues facing the country and the world. There's discussions right now about aliens coming down to Earth. And people aren't paying attention to this. They're not paying attention to the alien ship that's above us. And this isn't a conspiracy theory. The people aren't paying attention to it, so they don't recognize it. And if they did, they would be able to focus and move forward. That's not to say there isn't a God, and we shouldn't celebrate God and Jesus Christ and being saved. But as a human race in the 21st century, we should have spaceships traveling to all the moons of Jupiter and all the other 9 planets, and recognize that the aliens that are out there, some from Venus, are waiting for us as a human race to step forward and take on our position, our role, and our responsibility and our maturity of interspace, intergalactic travel and work that we must do. And it can't be done if we have people like Obama and liberal Democrats still thinking of 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th century values, morals, thought processes, issues. These are the things that your generation is going to be faced with. And people won't realize it. They don't even know what's going on because they're too ignorant looking at their self, not looking out for what's out there. In the next few years, you'll be seeing it. And just as people could never believe that we could fly across a continent to one continent, they thought the world was flat. And we're talking less than 200 years ago. Or a little bit over 200 years, 250 years ago. People said the world was flat. And the earth was the center of the universe. It's been proven wrong. In less than 300 years, in 250 years, we've proven so much in science. We got a satellite. We got a probe to the outer reaches of the solar system. That's the name of our solar system. And yet I got people around here protesting about blacks, believing there's a law that white men can kill blacks. And they're upset because there's not a law that black can kill white. Move forward. Advance the technology you have and move forward. Anyway, I love you, my son. Do good work. Always trust in yourself. Be faithful to yourself, your family, and God, and your country. Duty, honor, country. I love you, son. I will talk with you later. God bless.